right, thank you so much for joining us. Tuyingiddewo. It's a Monday, a Kampala week. Omwezi tugenda actually tugusiibula. It is the 30th day of August. Yes, I hope you're doing fine. How was the weekend? Mine was there nafuna mu kisenyiga kitawagiza, but I had to struggle to make sure I am here today. And yes, here we are. Tuba tuwuliriza emboozi z'abantu bye bayiseemu, ebibasoomooza, bye bafunye. Yes, era nawe bw'oyagala okubeera ku show kuno otubuulire kintu ky'olowooza mukiyinza okuyamba somebody out there ali stuck oba ali awalowooza ntasobola ate nga buli omu alina obusobozi okubaako kyakola mu nsi eno. Tewali muntu ndowooza gwe bazaala nga ye bamukotogera nti you cannot, naye oluusi obusobozi bwaffe tubunyooma oba tubusaanikira ffe ffennyini oba abantu abatwetoolodde ne babusaanikira. But with such stories omanya nti I'm actually in full control of my life and most of the things that happen to me. Yes, kutegeeza it's the 30th of August. Tuyingiddewo. Farida is my name. Happy birthday to everybody eyazaalibwa leero and over the weekend. Tutasobodde kutegeerako tubagaliza birungi byerere. It's a new week, new story. We're hoping for the best this entire week. MwasuzeMutya. Okay, belated happy birthday to our own Frank Walusimbi. Yesterday was his birthday. Halofura tukwagaliza birungi byerere from the entire newsroom, from the staff at NTV, Spark TV, KFM, Dembe FM, the Daily Monitor, the East African Fenna, ku NMG. Tukwagala nnyo. Thanks for doing what you do here with NMG. Belated happy birthday from myself, your entire family, and the entire NMG family. Welcome to the show once again. Today nina omuvubuka Embula Kalevu. Yes, who grew up with a father or a family nga sente weziri, sente diriwo we bagamba zaliwo, and bamukuza nga bamubibitira nga omwana w'omukungu. The dad was an ambassador. He worked in different capacities. He was an RDC. He was an administrator general. No. Okay, yeah, but yali mwana wa yakulira mu ssente. But along the way, especially when the dad passed on, ebintu byakyuka. Wali olabyeko okuwanika waggulu mu kasolya ne wekkata wansi nga ne wansi waliwo ekituli nakyo n'okiyitamu n'ogwa eri wansi mu luwonko. That is what happened to Francis Mafabi here, falling from grace to real grass oli akaze n'okukala. But he's trying to pick up his story mpola mpola. Leero azze atubuulireko ku nsonga olwali awo mu bazadde ebiseera ebisenga is bwe tuba ne ssente abaana tetubalaga nsi yennyini, and what happens when such a situation changes. Okay, era basanga obuzibu bw'amaanyi singa embeera ekyuka mu bweti kibeera ggwe omwana kuba omuzadde aba yakola bye yakola oba oluusi mu butamanya, naye ggwe weekembakemba otya embeera n'ogyenganga ne wejja mu bunnya bw'obeera oguddemu. Francis, all the way from Sironko, Budadiri, Nakawati, Nachiwonde, Jafubutuka. It happens, we are all dressed in maroon. What a coincidence. Yes, Francis, good morning.
Good morning, Farida.
How are you?
I'm good, well, thank you. How are you doing?
I'm okay. Omanyi Oluganda?
Ntumanyi mwonesi nnyo nenjagezaako.
Njagala tuve wano ng'oyize osaana osoma amawulire g'Oluganda.
Era nja kuyiga. Oli
musajja wa Kabaka olwaleero.
Kituufu.
Weewaawo. Oyambadde omudaali, oli musajja mukkiriza nnyo.
Ndi Mukatoliki era family yonna tuli Bakatoliki. Yes, okuzaala ddala mujjajja waffe eyasooka okubeera the first Mugeso Catholic, like abasooka ddala.
He was the first. Abasooka okukyuka.
Yes. So ffenna twakula in that religion of Catholics.
Okay.
Yes.
Bakuzaala na Kiwonde.
Actually, banzaale Ekamuli. That was 1989. Feb nga musanvu. By then Tata yali DA. That is kale tugambe RDC w'Ekamuli. Ne banzaala ne tubeerayo. Then mu Kyenda nafuka RDC w'Ekyenjojo ne tugenda Ekyenjojo.
Ne babakyusa.
Yeah. So we went to Ekyenjojo. Then in 91 nafuka ambassador we Libya. So we went to Libya. Nenga musere ebyo yali ambassador wa Libya but also Algeria and Tunisia, so yali for 3 countries
at the same time.
At the same time.
So mwagiranga ne mbeera mu Libya nemugenda ka Algeria oba yasinziranga Libya n'agenda koko ne mugalya.
No, for us when Libya Tripoli nenga ye he would go to Algeria and Tunisia and again nenga we were based in Tripoli, Libya. My family.
How many were you?
We were like 8, me, my other 2 brothers, then our grandmother, my mom and our aunt.
Your grandma naye mwatambulanga naye?
Yes.
So you're 3 siblings?
We are 3 from our mother, but like abana bonna we are 12 kids, but from other women. But our mom was the younger woman. Ate ffe bato mu baana bonna. Yeah.
So daddy yabanga atambula naye everywhere?
Yes.
The other kids were not with you in Tripoli?
They were big, like, okay, ngomanyi omukazi omuto, definitely you have to move with your husband. But once in a while they would visit also. Yes, but yeah, they just come and visit us.
Okay. So how was life living with Dad?
Life was good. Because Chimzukira Burunji, we were in school in Libya and we were the only blacks. Chimzukira Burunji.
Balinga Bawarabu?
Barabu.
Nga musoma mu lulimi ki?
Mu Arabic. Era even musami twayiga nga musami right from left okudda eno. So in that process of
so manyi okwogera Oluwarabu?
No, I forgot. I forgot. But
yoshara olulimi lw'oyize ng'oli muto kiba kizibu okulwerabira?
But probably.
Naye nga bw'oba n'Omuwarabu bulungi you click?
No, I can't. I forgot everything.
How old were you?
I was 3 to 4 years.
Oh yeah. It's a long time.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so in that period, life was good because Chenzukira Bulungi, going to school, there were bodyguards, not all Somero, Ngabatuvuga, ne convoy.
Ngamutambulira mu convoy?
Yes, like the car and the soldiers. Ngamoyo motoka mulimu bendera bbiri ya Libya ne ya Uganda. So life was good, like nga umanyi, like buli kimu kyali very good. Until one day, 24th December 93, twafuna amawulire tajja afudde.
You were around?
I was 4 years.
4? Yeah,
but like my memory was very strong. Because some people from the embassy bajja. So when they came and told me...
Yafiira Lydia?
No, yafanga ali mu Uganda. Ffe twali Libya. Yes.
Okay, because bali bamuyita Ndadi? Xavier?
Wadada Musani.
Wadada Musani.
Wadada Musani, Xavier.
Xavier. Okay.
Era by then, he was a very strong and popular man. Kubanga, when you look at their clique, the likes of John Kakonge, Chintu Musoke, Chirunda Chivejinja, Bidandi Saleh and himself. So their history back in the India never soma. So in that period, Mami, then by uncle, then ebimu, like then also Walo Sambuk he used to write about himself. So he went to India in 1957. Nasoma degree Oka. Kat degree his second degree in law. Obote nabayita abayambe okufoming a government. Era I can say though most times the story tell well documented. But
biography
not so much. Most times when someone passes on, a secret this and this, so chabao. But I can say Yasoka among the people to form UPC. Because back then, Obote yali president Wechibinjecho, John Kakonge yali general secretary, then our dad was the publicity secretary. Okay,
yali high in ranking. Okay, so amawulire gajja gabagwako. What happened exactly after Uganda? Yali azze kukyala?
Yeah, yali azze kukyala. Definitely with jobs
like I think you look like him.
Yeah. Yeah, so most times obulamu bwe nga bumanyi he was so busy. And also back then jukira before he joined hands with the government yaliko kati there was a group called Elgon 13. Like it was a very powerful group back then. Era even there is time when ngava kumeetinga LRA by then in Nairobi kati wera komao the soldiers of Oito Jok bamukwata. So in that place like omukwata bamulete Uganda. So n'abuuka motoka ng'edduka and he was shot on the leg. Naye yadduka 50 kilometers with that wound.
Nga tamanyi nakumanya.
No, ng'akifiiringa. So n'adduka na crossing Kenya where his sister was. N'abeera eyo, but definitely baamukwata and they brought him ne bamusiba. But his group broke into the cells and he was rescued. Yes, so
we have a quick joining.
Yeah, but no, the events are jukira. They were new PC kwanza. They formed, so they were new PC. The group was formed, but it's now a very strong political party. Actually, it was the person who formed the UPC Youth League. And I'm sure all ka article out back in the Gulu Delegates Conference. Nga yesimbyo agala kubeera Secretary General. Nengo bote tamuwagira nga bote someone else wawagira. So there was a bit of rankles, and the fact that this young gentleman Chiveji and Jabi and Sale bali balowooza nnyo. I think bote saw them as a threat. N'abagoba mu UPC.
Ebyo byonna ba uncle bakunyumiza.
Yes. So bamugoba awo, then definitely kati nawumulamu for some time. Then he went he joined public service, na serving NAB. Nga district commissioner with NAB. Then also he served in Barara. So he has served in many capacities.
Okay.
Yes.
So on that fateful day, Akomyewe Uganda to visit.
Yes.
What happens exactly?
So definitely we're young at Libya, so events exactly on Makatiao up to now, as we are still to identify the exact thing.
20 how many years
it's
down
now
the road?
28 years? 28 years.
1993?
93, 24th December we are here.
Before Christmas Eve?
Okay, yes, yeah. So twafuna amawulire awo.
Mwali mwetegekera Christmas.
Yes.
How was Christmas in Libya?
Most times it was so wonderful. Because dad had friends, like you'd see like they would come nga wakawona wajjudde, dad nasala ebisolo byanjawulo, and people would eat, drink, bulomo naddayo nga really nga.
Engamia, mwasalanga engamia.
I tell you, like life was good, just life was so good.
Bajikuza nnyo Christmas eh?
Yeah, they do, because Libya also people like also Catholics, where they sit on. Not all are Muslims, but there are some also Catholics also in that place.
So he was going to spend Christmas away from his family?
Yes.
Okay. Mwategeera okufaako yalwala?
Yes, yalwala. From our information twafuna bagamba yafa HIV. Yeah, that's the information twafuna. Kubanga definitely abakazi bali bangi. Kwa hiyo we are 12 kids. Yeah.
From different mothers?
Different mothers.
Okay. So yavaayo nga mulamu? Yali avuddewo bbanga ki okuva e Lydia?
I think it was like a full month. Kuba muno yalaluddemu mu Uganda nga ffe tuli eri. Most times kati jukira it was handling Libya, Algeria and Tunisia. Ate bamuwa nga alina amaanyi okusalawo ng'omuntu nga teri bwebuuzizza. Yeah, so most times era bw'olaba mu some of those pictures, I think back then when it was called Nile Hotel, they used to meet here with mostly investors nga boogera ku business. So yali busy nnyo.
So yali azze ku mirimu?
Yes, yali azze ku mirimu.
Nga mumusuubira agenda kudda for Christmas oba mwali mu planning celebrating mweka ali Uganda?
I think yes, we had got to use the fact that he was a busy person, but most times when he had the time, he would celebrate with us. Yes. Okay.
So radde mwabutegeerako nti ali Uganda, he's not feeling fine?
No, we had no idea. I think most times ngomanye da even if he was sick, like he would try to be strong. Yes.
Okay. So babakubira essimu ze yafudde.
They are food there. We saw people crying. So we asked my mom, why are you crying? Why are you crying? And she said, Daddy has passed on. We're like, he has passed on. Where has he gone? You know? Now we are like concerned, but we're saying like Buloma Kaba.
Go at home to at 4 years.
Kati Zomukuluku, the 3 children, we are all boys. Yes. Kati
I assume bali bali 2 and 1, 3 and 2.
I think all yali baby nyo, probably 8 months. Yes, but kati me Nazirako, between a small gap. Yes, because actually me and him, but I was even taken off breast milk when I was just 7 months. Mommy, not another pregnancy.
Okay.
Yes.
Muli balongo.
almost like that.
Mulinga Balongo. Okay, so then life immediately changed. Okuve Tripoli back to Uganda.
Yeah, so when Dad passed on, I think it took us like almost 3 weeks to reach Uganda. Because,
why did it take you that
long? You know,
long?
with immigration, then things like these passports, Savannah, these things, etc.
Temwazika.
Kati twajja like bando muzika, but they were yet to put the cement. So balinzi naffe tujje tulabeko. Yeah, so I think we came around mid January 94.
Okay. Awona wenanga mulina chimade nga muba mulina passports ezibakiriza flying at any time.
True.
Ngamsobola kujja ne muzika then go back and get ready to return.
I think I really can't tell what happened, but I think there is migration area, and the fact that most times when someone is there, like most times changu nyo, but nakatali wo, so I think in a foreign country definitely all of people I know kolewa. Era we first moved by sea, then later used a plane to come to Uganda.
Okay, government to help you to help his family back. Francis Mafabi is who we have at Nimesa Story Air from grass to grass. Je yalimu okuvanyuma lw'okufa kwa tata waabwe yali abakuzizanga nga baana abakulidde mu nsimbi empitirivu, and then video what happens to the mother. Was she capable to stand alone mu times ngezo akoze abaana be? How has he grown to this stage from 4 years when the dad passed on? Era aliko ki kati? Tukoma otavaawo. Thank you so much for keeping it MwasuzeMutya. Tukyagenda maaso n'emboozi ya Francis Okuveeri Essironko. Yes, his story is one of from riches to rags. Gye baayitamu for some time. They struggled through life after the passing of their father. Yes, tukyagenda maaso Francis. We are back. So kutambula okuva Libya to Kampala, I mean back to Uganda. Ogambe kyabatwala 3 weeks?
Like 2 weeks.
Mwayita ku mazzi, olwaki mwayita ku mazzi?
I really don't know why. I really can't tell much. Like sijukira bulungi. Yes.
Mwatambulira ku seaboard, eba ferry.
I think this big ship says so. And even nzukira bulungi. Nali nkupe even almost felt into water. Kuba me I saw a big ship, a big what? A big fish. Nchikwata. Ekyenyanja. Then they pulled me. So, but you know, like my memory, in memory really sharp. Nyomu myaka in ebintu bingi benzijukira. Surprisingly.
Okay.
And even most times when we knew, people be like, how do you know the things? Things like everything and I didn't be manning and together.
Okay. So gambe mwamala ne muvaka ate ne mugenda ne mulinnya ennyonyi yabaleta Uganda. Olwo mugirinyirawa?
Delta. Some place called Delta. Because in my passport when tunulamu I saw kuliko Delta. Yes.
Okay. Idde mutuuke Uganda mwasanga muzeeyi bamuzika wa Sironko.
Bamuzika Sironko Budadiri na Kiwonde. Yes.
Gye mwatuukira?
Gye twatuukira. So from there, bikira mama bamuzaale Kuumi. Alina muganda we mukulu bamuyita Joyce Sekenye era she welcomed us in and we stayed there.
Mwaddayo mu baamaama family yaabwe. Temwalina nyumba back home?
Not so much until I think 98 when we first visited omukuba uncle baffe.
Ngamba muzeeyi Tata omugenzi teyalina nyumba e Uganda?
Family yaliwo, family nkulu.
Okay.
Nga wali based era still in Sironko Budadiri. It's where our main house. It's a very big house. Yes, though we are fear yatena kugwa. Yes.
Okay. So yali beeramu omukyalo omukulu n'abaana be?
Yes, omukyalo omukulu, yes.
Okay, so mwamala okuziika ne mugenda ne mugumba gye bazaala maama.
Yes.
And life started afresh.
Yeah, so life kati obulamu ne bukyuka. Because nze mu buto bwange nali shy nnyo. Era all my report cards zina intelligent but very shy. Era abaana mu ssomero, because I joined a school called the Kumi Township. I joined P1. Then they used to tease me a lot. Kubanze no nkuba, so I just cry. Now even my age severe kulia, na bitwala.
O inechejo.
Simanya kumanya. Like life was different. Mani, Ngato, I'm seeing kids, they have no shoes. I'm like, so I used to, like I ask my mom, how come to know some kids have no shoes? And then God made life in a certain of in Kana. But it took me time to understand. Like Charlie knew from being taken to school in a convoy, now Mutambulao. Yeah. So now most times the phone was able to settle in. Elabuli nako bali bankuba bana bankuba. Now Amam would come to school like OMWANA WA AMABASADA. So time reached. Now Nkaba my books ngababiba. Now people they have to buy me a new book and a new pencil. So at the time Yatuka, she came to school, spoke with Abesomero. I sit kutebe ya musomesa.
Baleme kukuba.
Yes.
Balinga bakuba n'abaana baloba bakubanga
nze
lwaki?
Kubanga that there is some like I'm smart over nyo in
balabakana kalina olugezi.
So
okay.
So most times I would sit with a teacher, couldn't tell you somesa. Then could break time, they would chase around and because most times they would eat my food that packed me in the tiffin. So most times but Jukira, I was in this school alone. I in a school called Wiggins.
Arabic, right?
Yes, Arabic.
No English.
No, that's Arabic.
It
was English and Luteso. Yes.
Oluteso do wali olumanyi. Nga English atawana n'oluteso lutawana.
Yes.
So tewasoka grasping, I want to show.
But for English, I picked up Mango because a worker would speak English, a worker though at school would study Arabic.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. So you were somewhere at Kumi what?
The first school was Kumi Township.
You were there for how long?
Only P1.
You were there because of Kukuba?
Abana. So I was taken to Wiggins Primary School in Kumi, where my other brother and sister, cousin sister, Wole Muchala, our big aunt. Yes. So I joined them. It was still Mutandi Kao.
Was it a day or boarding?
It was just day.
Okay.
Yes. So to summer.
What life yaliko better Mobana teasing you?
It was a bit fair, but still they used to tease me. Most times they would steal my pencil. That's still the same thing. Until the time we are talking, Mama, when she buys a book, she cuts in the middle. Because she knew I'll come back and sit in
what the other half.
But as time went on,
now we don't try to go with one.
I still their books. Now, like I would put the kalam on my socks. Then I hang na kalam nga abiri.
Ngobi.
Nananga nzibye kalam.
Okay. So nega bidia bidala. The basics, of course, the privileges were not there anymore, but the basics zaliwo. You would eat bulungi, the shelter was there. Okay.
Yes.
P7, what you call it still? Cool.
Yeah, so P7, I was still in Wiggins Primary School. Something that caught my attention, P5. One time we went with my mom to Mukura. Mukura is that place. I'm sure that story of Jimanyi Bulungi where some. Yes, so we went there. So twali mukatale. So twasanga abasajja nga bakulu mu myaka. And when they saw our mom bamusonga olugalo and they said oyo mukyalo oyo bawe yatanga abantu. So that thing touched me. Nembuza mama wange. Why you didn't know my father used to kill abantu? Nangamba nedda, your father used to what? To kill, to fight rebels who were fighting the government. And I asked her, but Wachi, they are blaming our father. So I saw tears coming in her eyes. And that thing touched me so much. Most times they call me, life was hard, and the fact that even now, for Blamu Wabanga so hard. You can MwasuzeMutya ambassador, now they are seeing Alia was struggling. That Jukira, Muzei, if not transfer, Okubera. In 1987.
Shortly before you were born?
Yes, so in that time there was war, there were rebels in Kumi, Ngamuze Abalwanyisa. And our mother was in senior 3 in a school called Ngara Girls Secondary, Ngasoma. So in that period people were running and he met our mother. Namugamba, you're now my wife. Namutwala ewuwe namukweka. So our parents nabamunonya. Nababuuza, who is our daughter? Until someone told them, mwana wame, we saw her. Omusajja Aradiso oyo mugisu. So the parents came. He had some money, so first he gave them some small money. Nabagulira ebintu awo. Nebabivaako. So 88, 89, then we moved to Kamuli. So nibanzale Kamuli. So from Kumi to Kamuli to Chenjojo, nga bonna we're moving. Nenga ndi mwana muto. Yes.
Okay. So mami yali akola ki awo mwaberere Kumi?
She had no job. Ne yafuna some small money. Nagulawo boutique. Yes. Ne still nali mukulu mu baana bonna nga ndaba struggles ayitamu. Era most times nga atugumya. Yeah, life is ekyuse, but it's the fact muno kimanyira. Nenga most times would move mu town no bagamba abana b'ambasada abo, you know. Now like there's that respect, but still ngobulamu tebuli good. Yes.
Bawanga respect or baba stigmatizing her for the things your dad did.
Both ways. Kubanga even there's even time but Twitter abana barebo.
Bayekera.
Yes, Twitter. That thing chatulumanga nnyo, but we had nothing to do. Because you know abantu bakyogedde kati sometimes omuntu ayogera kintu you can't change their mindset about something. Yeah, but we had to grow it. So P7 negwa, then I joined Wigan Secondary just nearby. So along the way mama aina kojawe, by then yali Brigadier Nakibas Lakara. I think he's now a general. Nakibas Lakara mujasi. So natuyamba natufunira esomero nakasongola army. Era okuva senior 2 paka senior 6 since I was in army schools.
Okay.
Yes, so I joined nakasongola army in senior 2.
Our fees zali ziganire dala.
Struggle nga weri like should struggle. Watching Jukira even where I was in senior 1. They allowed me to do exams. Next after a report card because balance yali wo.
Okay.
Yeah, so that's now 2004 nga tujja Kampala nga tufunye that chance ogana nakasongola army nga we come with her. So along the
Kampala mujja kola ki to process.
We came to OMWANA Lakara Mutungo. We stayed there for like 2 weeks nga they were trying to do organizations.
Mwena basatu?
No, the two of us, Isaac Gibulo. Yes. So along the way, Mam nalwala. Nagamba bana bange, you can study. If I become better, nja kuja mbalabe. So batuvugao in those army cars ezo ne batutwala anti waffe bamita Ijera. Natuvuga no mujasi. They took us to school. We settled in. It was so we're in school 2 weeks later.
Your brother yali naye mu S2, S1.
Actually, look at senior 5. I failed P5. Sorry. P5. So me and him were together from P5.
Okay.
Until so we're all in senior 2. 2 weeks later, we're in class. A teacher comes and calls us. They are calling you to office. Going to the office, we find our auntie and the army guy. She says, we have come to pick you. There's some land I've bought your sorority, like we want to go and take you through. So in our mind, I was like, okay, maybe, but chimney. So we get home. It's now night. There was no power. So nasango mukozi. That time nangamba nembuza. No, she said, "Mwalo muchala who has been staying here, mbwa food." My heart skipped. Nengamba, as mom died. So nembuza.
Okubara mwasibula okugenda kusomero. Temwada muwuliza mama.
So we came nembuza nengamba, omuchala who was here, mbwa food. So my heart beat.
Who was here? Or who was here?
But not me in my heart, I knew because we had left her. So nembuza omu ku batabani ba Nakibas Lakara nekati mugenzi. Nambula yabalimba. No, nothing is like that. But my heart was beating. Like what's happening? What's happening? So kumacha, it's now 8 taxing eja. Abantu ngabajja like bulomu tax najirinya ngatusimbula. But my heart is beating like wachi.
You're moving from Kumi.
Like where are we living in Kampala going to like to Soroti just to see land?
Bino. ebyo byogamba byali wano Mutungo wa Anko awo muvaawo mugenda Kuumi
nga batulimbye tino baguze ettaka
ogambye omukozi wawaka yagamba omukyala abadde abeerwana afudde meaning your mom was living with the
them.
brother awe Mutungo
awo so nga tugenda nga tuvuga kati now we now reached Mbale so all some other man also joined the car so we drove so that man said kitalo nnyo I just began crying because I knew mama's died still in my heart I'm like I don't know so kati ne tuvuga kuva Mbale then we reached Kuumi immediately the car branched off the road to ogera mu kyalo that I just knew that mama's died I just began crying endlessly I even don't know like I knew to know it's true kati mama fudde yeah
Mame, sorry about that. Olwo mukula mufukira ddala abasajja.
Tuli mu senior tu kati. So we drove kati nga tutuse mu kyalo. The car is now branching off. I know today Denisa, I saw people nga bakunganye and I saw a case. I think when I come kutegeera. Kubanga at that time I felt like buli kimu kiwedde. Daddy yafa 93 nga tuli bato mama agezaako kyasobola even in all the difficulties naye afudde so kati I'm seeing we are only 3 nze mukulu muto wange n'omwana waffe omuto by then yali Ngora high school nga anti waffe oli yamulabirira so nga tutuuka nga tulaba
yali ayingidde mu high school
no yali mu primary I think yali mu primary ndowooza
meanwhile nga daddy family ya daddy yo mukyagiwuliza because mwatandika okubeera Kuumi you are as young as 4 or 5
yes
so okuze kati olinganga 14
in between there 98 when I saw kugenda Mbale to visit our uncle bamwita Akileo Dadiri nga ina bakery Mbale awo so we stay with him nga ina bakery y'emigaati era most times staying with him to have an experience kubanga yatutegeeza tino mulina okukola era every day 11 ku makya nga tuzuuka okupakinga emigaati egyo then avuga agenda agitunde
bakery yali yawaka
naye nga yamaanyi Mbale by then 98 nga there were people who were making what bread era sente yakolanga nnyo
okay ng'abasasula
just abaana bawaka
okay so mom ne mumuziika ne babazaayo ku ssomero
so after burial it took us like naku 2 so katuli awo we have no idea what next and then from there abantu basondamu sente because yali muntu ali friendly nnyo ngayagala nnyo abantu in that nabatalina she wants to help so abantu basondamu sente awo then we moved back to Kampala then from Kampala we came back to Mutungo wa auntie waffe oyo our grandmother and we were taken back to school naye the most times until recently nali sagala nnyo to talk about my mom era omuntu wambuuza how is your mom just tell her fine because I would remember and I used to cry when that scenario era most times abantu even took long to not know sina mama wange balwawo nnyo kitegeera yes kubanga sali comfortable to talk about it would bring me emotions yes
kati ogenda okikkiriza you were very very close
we were very close kubanga nzikira most times even nga sente tezaalingawo manyi me I was very friendly nga the whole town bamanyi nga I move everywhere ngolusi I have my friends ba RDC ba police ngolusi bampapa say they give me some small money nenzimu mama I not enough sente kwata sente gula mere era most times namuyambangako in my young age
yeah okay so nemuddayo ku ssomero settled in abasomesa bakitegeera
and I'm sure even some students know bakitegeera yes
okay did it disturb your studies in any way
it did kubanga kyenzukira bulungi you know that school National Army abaana baliwo mostly ba orphans their fathers maybe bali mu magye balwana naye basinga baafa so most times abaana baliwo abasinga abaana bamagye yes their parents were army people but still nafuna effect because most times ekiro nakaabanga nnyo I would cry buli wenzijukira but as time went on it was hard kyala most times I would like feel comfortable to talk about her to anyone because it would remind me
ate brother we are coping ate
brother wange it was strong actually yeye yali strong okunsinga Era most times when I was low, bambi yambeerangawo nnyo. And I know he's watching, Isaac Gibulo. Twabeerangawo nnyo. Lucky enough, you know, muyimbi. So he has good music. Like most times ayimba, I think he has no promotion things. And I never good music. And most times, even oluyimba lwayimba lwa mama, very good song.
For your mom.
Oh yeah.
Lugenda lutyo olumanyi oba gwe tomanyi kuyimba? N'okugegenya tomanyi. So then your younger brother, ye olwo yasigalawo?
Ye yali kuumi.
Ne aunt wamu?
Yes, ne auntie waffe.
Okay.
Yeah.
So mumala senior school yonna mwagisomera Nakasongola Amme?
No, kati when we finished senior 4, then we went back to him and we spoke in Lakara. We're finished what? We're finished senior 4 to Ise Bulungi. Naye eri wala nnyo. I've been told there's a school here in Entebbe called Air Force. Yes. So we joined Air Force for A level. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, then from there, Twamalako, school fees zabula.
Ezigenda ku university.
To university. So we tubeerawo. Kati brother wa.
Mubeerawa, bwe muwummula mubeerawa. Kati
mu O level, most times we used to be ewa Mutungo oba Sticho, tugenda Kuumi. So most times in Kuumi would go wa Jajja, Muchalo, where mom was buried. Then time for school netujia. Yeah, so mu A level, we used to ne mukulu waffe. Bamwita Wasukira Anthony.
Mwana adaduo.
Yes, so mukulu. Actually akola mu ISO. So we used to stay with him ngabera o Wabigalo namuwonga o. So twabeerangawo mu Bulungi. But along the way, issue nezijja. Yeah, so we left that place.
Issues nga zeekuusa ku ki? You were bad children who didn't want to do housework?
No, actually we used to do housework. But along the way, and I don't know if I should say this, but Muchala knows that she sung a love brother was Jatua, no Chamunyiza nyo. Even our brother was even willing to take us to school. The Chamunyiza nyo. So kati muva kaya from 6 we even sold fruits. When you say cans as a beer, we used to pack fruits there, watermelon. They would look good. Cans as a beer? Yes. Cans, you know, that they put beer like disposables. Yes. So webateekamu ne musaanikirako ne mutuunda olw'omutunda wa
kati nze
mu kisenyi nga nze nkolera mu new park bro wange akolera mu I think it was called what terminal eri mu kisenyi that bus park. So we nga tutunda fruits era even lumu ndasanga anti wange yatusanga neyekanga like you guys, you know, like she saw what we're doing nataka tekisana
ani yali abaparkingira mwe parkingira
twali timu y'abantu 6
abavubuka awo mu kitundu mwe ekolamu omulimu ng'okyabeera ne brother wo.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, nga fruits by 6:30 actually by 6 nga tuli na kasero
muzigula
nga tuzigula nga tufuna wabiri bano nasindika
olwoka capital mukajjawa
twasobola wala omukyala twamukolera naye nga tasiima nga tumukolera said naye nga tasiima. So time we like, you know what, ffe kati tufunye business idea yonna ffe tumuviire. So we moved on and began ourselves.
Mwinawo akasente kamwe mwatandisa sente meka?
It was 60,000.
60.
And then mu myezi 3 we had saved 3 million.
Fruits zikola bwezi. So ngombwire nange njagalayo business idea.
No, actually fruits edda zakolanga naye kati abantu babyonoona. Like oli fruits zisuzeewo ate aguza omuntu. So bakyo neffe our fruits zaali so clean nga tuli clean na omuntu even waziraba he really wants to buy it. And most times twakola emikwano our kids, those ladies, they're like, young boys, like they did love us so much.
Okay. Yeah. So mwagulanga fruits zammwe ne muddayo waka. Ne musosola, ne musalasala, ne muparkinga, ne mukoma mu kibuga.
No.
Wa mwalina akafo kamwe gye mu.
Twalina akafo awo ku bus terminal, I think opposite Ham, side zeno. Nga buli mwezi we pay mitwalo 6. Waliwo mukyala veranda ye yagituwa, but we would pay every month mitwalo 6. Yes.
Okay, so bwemwaweza yo 3 million. Are you planning something bigger?
Kati 3 million ezo nga tuzifunye, the business was 3 brains. Kati buli omu nafuna kadde kamu.
Agende yeeyiye. Your brother naye yaliko Isaac.
Yes, naye yafunako 1 million, naye nefuna 1 million.
Olwo mushatinga down business.
Cut in between there, our mother, they were born eight of them. 5 boys, 3 girls. Kajukira mama fudde. So 2 remain. Kati ne sister we nafa nga 23 December. So kati we went to the burial. So we left everything now, their fruits. Because we were so close to her.
Oh, yali abera ne baby brother amwe.
Neda, kati ono muto waabwe of the 3 girls. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Awona baby brother amwe tembera naye.
No, yeah, ali
ne auntie oli owokusatu.
Yes, now we only see him mu holiday. Yes. So
mwagenda okuziika temwadde eno. Oba sente mwazisaasaanyiza eyo.
Nze nasigalayo. Kati Isaac nakomawo nagezako to do the business. Nekati nze nali muvubuka nga nyala nnyo okukola. So that 1 million nengamba muno mukyalo muno I'm seeing people have no chibanda where they watch football. Ate nga ndaba it's something I can take up. So line mkonenga my 1 million I'm coming to Kampala. Nengula DSTV, nengula TV, nengula generator ne inverter. Then I paid subscription. Nengenda mukyalo, nengula tent, nenteka we kintu. I began to show football.
With 1 million?
With 1 million.
Wow, abantu nga basasula sente mek.
Manyi era mukyalo eyo. Era business nyangu mukyalo kuba olaba senga abo bakojja bagala kujja kulaba kubanga kubwerere kyosanga you're paying for the place mafuta nebo those things tebabilaba tebe kati bogana lese oli mwana muto
tent wajiteeka mu lujja lwani
wala musajja awo yampa ekifo nga buli mwezi mwanusu mutwalo
buli mwezi
yes buli mwezi.
Okay.
Yes.
Rent yali wamaanyi nnyo.
Yali wamaanyi nnyo.
Mutwalo was very fair. Yeah. So why did you combine efforts with Isaac?
Isaac, jukira kati when he came back to Kampala.
When Kampala bera wani, jukire wa brother amwe babagobayo.
Kati na rentinga ghetto awo mu Kisugu awo. Nga ibis with friends. Nenga umanyi, it's him paying rent. Wali bajabuji ne basulawo ne bagenda tebafaayo. So kati kyamunyiiza. Bino nabivaako and he went to Banda.
Sente zoro zagwawo.
Tandise kugwawo, rent, you buying food, they just come and eat food, zobuze, then rent, buli kimu nga yakikola. Yes, kati nze that time nali kuumi.
Ye yali tayagala kusigala mu kyalo. Naga Francis Gwomanyi, nze siva ku kibuga.
Okuba muto nga he wants kibuga nnyo. Naye for me, nze most times nali flexible. Whether ndi mukyalo anywhere nenga I know what I want.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how did your business go?
Business yakola the first 3 months yakola bulungi nnyo. Because when nzikira mu World Cup ya 2010 those big matches I used to charge 10. Nenga obuzibu bwali tino osanga abantu bangi balinga 60 naye abewaka balinga 20. I think abona they're watching free of charge. Yeah. So nafuna nga obuzibu awo nenkola business nenga aisokati amagoba kumpi sigafuna bulungi. And back then DSTV are expensive paying subscription. Because I used to pay $48 for subscription. On top of that, in cost generator.
Mafuta.
Then even in OMWANA muganda wange gwentekawo you can say very so technical. Nga ebimanyi ebyo kanika bichi ebyo. So nga never sente zenfunamu zigwera omwo. Yeah,
so saving ako.
Si saving ako wadde.
Business nayo n'ogigalawo.
So 2010 Isaac nankubira so do you know what? Komawo Kampala. Kati muka kati nkomewo Kampala tandikirewa.
Olongeri ekyaliwo obanga ogijewo.
Business.
Kibanda.
Awo kati nalizigadde. Because now I was like, do you know what? Kangine Kampala njiye. I had to go to university nokusoma male.
Olofunyewo sente za fees?
Not really, but in my heart I was confident.
Okay.
Yes.
Kale katugende tumulemu katonya Francis Mafabi Gotoyina. When you come back to Kampala, what happens next? Tova to come off. Boss tukyalina ya Francis Mafaabe muvubuka mbulakalevo who's seen himself grow okulaba nti amalako emisomo gye saako n'okulabirira Matobe after the loss of both his father and mother. Yes, the father is a former ambassador wa Uganda to Libya. He also served in different capacities mu government ya Obote neno eriko kati. Bakulira mu ssente empitirivu ate ssente ne ziggwawo zonna nga balina okweyiya buto. Yes, Francis, ogaddewo edduuka, what happened to the DSTV, the dish and the decoder and the TV tent byonna wabi auctioninga kimu kimu?
Byonna nabifuna ne mbiteeka ewaka ne nzije Kampala.
Toyina musene zojjukira ze wajjamu watambulira mu loosi njereere?
Nali loosi kwajjukira kati davusi ekiro bakulaba okoze bagamba leero you buy some fish abantu balyeko. Definitely nali nno kikola. Nga basically sente zaali awo just nga n'omwendo sigulaba. Neno back e Kampala Isaac oluusi nga talina sente nga nkubira essimu naye nemwereza n'omuto waffe is called Timos Odada naye nga muwaako naye some money, so just basically mutandika sente zaaliwo ne as time went on sa savingako wadde
business yamalawo yalastinga how long?
1 year. Yes.
Okay, so Isaac agamba jangu e Kampala
jangu Kampala
jukira naye bimulemye gwe gwakubire weekuumye omuweereze agamba jja tuyiye ate mwembi sente zibaweddeko singa mwayiya line mugano you know what, let's push with our business.
Yeah, so nenkomawo e Kampala nga tubeera Banda. Kati Banda awo we used to stay with our friends but now bali you know like the way you meet omuntu ne munyumya emboozi and they like you and they be like you know what jangu tubeere waka wanene jangu tubeerewo, so we used to stay with friends in Banda ewaabwe nga mama waabwe alina hostel naye nga all 2 rooms is very free kati you guys you can sleep here. Yeah, so along the way
buli omu mu room ye you were sharing one?
We were sharing like there were many boys nga tulinga like 7 boys mu those 2 rooms nga tusola ffenna omwo nga tufumba mmere omulundi gumu ne tulya, you know. Yeah, so life moved on. So along the way manyi Isaac yali sharp nnyo. Somewhere along the way nasinkana Beatrice Obudeya, by then yali Minister of Presidency. Nagamba my father, hey, what am Sani? Nema, okay, come to my office tomorrow. So najja nange nampita. So we came, we explained to ourselves, katuli wano tumaze senior 6 but we have no money to join university. But back then yali busy. There was a man called Muhammad.
More family yamwe, both paternal and maternal. Mwali willing to take you back to school?
Back then, just now we like almost twali mu life yaffe. You know,
you're now ready to fend for yourselves.
So we went to Parliament. That lady we met her. Naye yali busy nnyo. So twasanga omusajja bali bamuyita Mr. Muhammad Mayanja. Yaliko MP wa Palisa, but he was working as assistant presidential advisor on RDCs. Nagamba, no. You guys, your father was a very big man. You guys even can't fail, you know, at least government should do something. Natukwata and took us to Kello House. Nakasero. Kello House, twatuuka. Era musam like a long process. Kati nga ekifo kiri kimu kyokka nga bagamba kummwe mulondeko era Isaac n'awaayo nagamba nendo Francis
gwe
mugezi you passed well gwe genda era nenfuna admission in Nkumba University. I applied for business administration. That was now 2011. So I joined Nkumba University nensoma nemala 2014. But along the way, jukira mu campus sente ngate ziriwo, jukira kati state house most times ngewa abaana facilitation, accommodation ezokulya. Nenze sente ezo sazifunanga. Nenga some people bafunanga, so me I failed to know their criteria. Ze sifuna ne abana bafuna.
There were sente bazikwasanga tuition. You pay for yourself or you deal with the university?
The university.
Okay.
Yeah, so I was in Nkumba University. Nenga most times nasina bulungi sente nenga kati nkoze ntya waliwo mukwano gwange bamuyita Alai Ramadan kati mujasi yayingira amaje ebiseera nakola ku golf club that game so na jangu nampita nengina and he trained me nembera nga those bags nzisitula ensawo ezo
abanene
nga nfunayo gwe mu kitundu mu 2,000 naye nga nze ndaba it's good money kubanga ati kusomera nisoma Monday to Thursday kati nga na weekend sometimes weekend nga nfunayo
that is when they play their golf
so nga ngenda ku golf club ey'Entebbe so those bags nga nzisitula
olwobeera wa
nga ndi mu hostel nga mbeera mu hostel naye nga buli weekend nga nefuna ka sente for courseworks kakulya kwakwambala definitely when you campus like people wear well so at least you try to fit in the society nafuna ka sente nga nange I look good naye one thing about me is nali good in making friends era along the way
nga kikulu
nnyo so along the way nenkola emikwano mingi actually some people bali so prominent like this aliko kati the Attorney General aliko Chwanuka Kiroya also nemusinkana I met Innocent Chihika and like they were my friends in that time whenever an issue
how would you approach them
most times like
babanga bazanya golf
yes bwefuna ensawo yo jika kati ensawo yo zakwatira your balls zakulagira kola kino so most time along the way I would talk with them so
nobabulira story
I'll tell them my father yalikuwa ambassador and some of them would even know nengo manyi I think probably they will be like okay never you know but they would feel bad like seeing obulangu endimu but still I had nothing to do because I was like they would think at least they're paying my set house is paying my tuition at least we find some documents with me ebitabo I can move on with life
ataleka wali tewekubagiza nnyo
no
okay
nali sharp nnyo nga nkole mikwano that if I sit with you wadde ngoli stranger ngenda kuvaawo nga tuli ba mikwano so I met people Chiwanuka Innocent Chihika then there was a lady called Nabkenya Diana by then ngakola mu Unilever so mchalo namukolera for a long time
ochali ku university
yes namukolera for a very long time nanjagala nnyo
mukola ki mu Unilever distribution
no for her I think she was the marketing manager wa Unilever she was a big person in Unilever so sometimes I would tell her madam umaze okusoma eneka job I can do anything nangamba be patient so finally nibantikira ku Nkumba University awo with business administration marketing so I meet her nemunyola nangamba Francis be patient naye ono mukyala the fact is that yanjagala nnyo kubanga along the way in my third year nafuna omwana
ng'omugiwa mu mukyala
waliwo omwana gwe nasinkana university nemuzaalamu omwana
weerabira ennaku yo kati bw'olina ebizibu byo ogasseeko omwana
naye omukyala oyo
yali student muno
yali student aveeyo Karamoja eyo so omukyala oyo like she really loved me so much nanjagala nnyo kubanga nali so obedient nga most times like buli everything so along the way kati nfunye omwana nemunyola madam anyi nfunye omwana nesina mulimo
tijebali
nantula Francis
omwana kozogane naye yali student
takola
olwo ku golf course wavaayo
nga nkyaliwo
nga oyagala to get slightly more money
ne omukyalo oyo bambi she used to pay me well nga buli wajja kuzanya lwa mukaaga yampaga $5 mukaaga kati maybe Friday naye nkozeyo ng'ebiri Sunday nkozeyo ebiri sometimes weekend egwanga maybe nkoze nga $12 oba 10 nga it pushes you paka weekend eryedako kati also along the way nga I used to call bakulu bange leero siinawo you know
nabo bategeera nti wafunye omwana oba ekyama kyo kyeterekedde
mu kusooka nakikweka because now like kati mbagambye ntya kino nfunye omwana you know ate also jukira omwalo also aveeyo Karamoja baina their cultures bagala ente
olwo ogenda okwanjulwa
kati eno firimu there is no I'll die in my movie mama nemugamba manyi kikiriwo nina omwana
mama yani
kati omukyalo
yafuuse mama Diana
kati we call no Olwekuumi
oli eyakuza Timothy
now we call her now mom nga nkimugamba nane Francis kati kikyokoze tuna na mulimo you know but nakitegeera because of course it was hard at first lucky enough nfuna omulimo I think like 3 months after my graduation mu Unilever omwo naye nga tuli under an agency called Golden Marketing eri obugoloobi nembeera merchandiser nga mbeera mu supermarkets nga I oversee ebintu bya Unilever nga tubitereezaawo so nenkola nejjukira okuva mu buto nayina skills and leadership era they used to see the way inayisanga ate nali nkola nnyo ne bankuza paka bwe nafuuka supervisor awo kati nga sente
supervising abana abagenda mu field abadistributing
basically abana who work in supermarkets they call them merchandisers kati nga supervisor waabwe alisi ka sente kati wekali nesinjo at least obulamu kati bulinawo fine yes
olwo ng'ofuna akameka
bampanga kade kamu mumutwalo 18
from 50 per day once a day
yes.
Okay once a week olwo mama wa baby mubeera mwembi
tubeera benfembi
olisema kamulamba kati nga wagenze abazadde be ne bakulaba
nagendayo kubanga there was pressure nga kumanya omusajja ki afunisa omwana waffe olubuto so nagendayo 2015
ogenda webwala
kana ali ku pressure nga bo bagamba alis jangu just twakulabako tulabe tuno omwana waffe ali mu safe hands so netunengendayo
olwogenze nani ne mamiwo
nagenda nzeka nno surprisingly
tebaga olwo mukochi kachi atalina bantu be
nali pressure anyway me just nagendayo nga just nyala bamanyi kino omwana mbeera naye I'm responsible so nengenda they were happy to see me nenkomawo
tebasaba nte zaabwe
they told me mukole you will pay
bakusalira meka
2
waziwaayo
sinaziwaayo naye kyemanyi probably njaziwaayo
otuuse kati mu 18 ng'okuŋŋaanya otsenaba so ku mulimu ogwo gy'okyali
kati Unilever navaayo mu June guno omwaka actually na resigninga nawandika olupapula ne bategeeza actually olunaku lockdown lwennyini bateekayo lockdown wa 18 wena resigninga so
ng'obusungu obujeewa
no nali nfunya walala era eyo company bagita Hako Industries kati eno evuddeyo so I had to resign in a good way I was there like for almost 6.5 years nasala kuvaayo mu mbeera mbi so ne resigninga
that's good
ne resigninga I gave them a 2 weeks notice nengisavinga era bwe yagwako I moved on.
Okay. So that is where you are now.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, brothers bo bali ku kibo.
Muto waffe Timos Wadada ye muntu wa business nnyo era most times akola online marketing era ye actually even it means being employed and the sagala ye like okuva yali moves so I think you have that knowledge in moves
ani ya mwe antwe ya mu
kati mu baana kati Timothy ye yafuna chance that state house ya mwa scholarship okuva senior 1
because of your dad or
yes, because of dad. Because of dad. Yes.
Ani ye mu connecting ayo
kati oyo maama ono kati ng'alina mikwano gye wala omusajja bamwita Pio akola mu state house mu Kelo house omwo naye kati along the way even ofuna that scholarship ya state house teyali nyangu kubanga back in 2009 His Excellency yajja ewaka mu kyalo so most times yabuuzanga abantu ono omusajja bamuziika wa like bamulima tino bamuziika yo mu nsozi kati nagamba nedda so nafuna uncle waffe bamwita Dominic Gidudu is the MP for Elders Eastern Region ate is the minister now for gender and social development for the elders so they moved the president from the convoy paka Muzei where he was buried nagamba how come I've been told no bamuzika wala nnyo so His Excellency paid his respects nagamba abana baliwa bamugamba abana bali ku ssomero so natukwasa omukyalo oyo babita
that is before you wali okyali mu Ame school right
yes I think I was in form 6 kubanga he came 2019 nefe twali eno nagamba abana baliwa nagamba abana bakyasoma natukwasa oyo mukyala Beatrice Obudeya n'abaana baleete nyabasinkana naye omukyala yatubuzaabuza natubuzaabuza paka ne bigwerawo so along the way in
20 later ne mumusanga Isaac namusangira yakutwala Pokero house olikofune that scholarship
yes yeah but along the way olunako in 2010 former minister Amela Chambade met our mother. Oli mukazi omukulu.
Eyakuza Timothy.
Nenda oli owebugisu, the first woman.
Oh, your dad's first wife.
So and our other brothers, Amelia Nabayamba and took them to meet the president in Mbale, State Road in Mbale.
Yamu meeting at her. Oli mami agena munonya.
Yes.
Okay.
So Chambade took Mama and other two big one sister and one brother. So they went to State House in Mbale. They met the president. President Mama namuwa mulimo ogwa presidential advisor. But there was no directive to reach one. Kupaka lero mulimo takufuna ngako.
Na omusala gujja.
Teri. Kubanga mu office jagene bamubuza.
Ekiwandiiko
kiriwa ngatakiina because he spoke just there was no document written. Naye sister wa fomu bamu omulimu akola ku ISO bamwita Rita. Then omulala mwa brother wa fomu omukulu. Okay, by then yali mumaje naye yawumula kubanga yali mu artillery. So amaso nga gali disturbed. Then muze put him back na mwa captain. Until when he retired, I think 2 years ago, major nawumula. So basically, family affair is so political.
So Baba yambieko nnyo, state bayambieko to survive in a way.
No, apart from paying my tuition at campus, that's all.
What about your brother?
And Timos.
Okay, then this other brother of yours, Kubadogamba. I say Rita yayingira atya mu
ISO. It was the Minister Chambade, Amelia, Yamuyamba that day.
Actually, Yamuyamba in that capacity as a minister.
Yes.
And as if it was in her own capacity, still was in Uganda.
So I think when they met her, they approached her and they told her about Dad, because our dad was so actually. When you look at the history, yona, okuva mu UPC, about the RDC, about the ambassador, all those positions. Actually, even when you look at the history, you are pioneers, historicals who fought for the liberation of this country. Yes, nekati family, just.
Yarimo olujasi.
Yes, yarimo jasi.
Yali kurangshi.
Awo simanyi bulungi the fact that he are forming his own group and it joined what NRA, which is now NRM. So I really can't tell much why yalimu ranka. Chimanyi yalimu jasi.
Okay.
Yes.
So you and Timothy got the opportunity to study.
To study through State House.
Timothy yasoma bichi?
Timothy yasoma business administration, but he did accounting from MOBS.
Then Isaac. Yeah, bigana.
Yeah, yakoma from 6, but nakola certificate in the Tarazo and civil engineering things. So sometimes he works on Tarazo, and he into construction.
Nga wayimba ne music we.
Ne music we wayimba.
Okay.
Yes.
So mwavamu.
I can say life has been a struggle. We never gave up. And the fact that we never despise omulimo. Kuanze from selling fruits, carrying those bags, za golf. Even there was a time twali bato sawa zalinga building nga tudde ku veranda nga trailer tipa nejjanga ina cement.
Nomwetika.
Pamwetika.
Wow, mu kibuga wano.
No, ekumi nga tuli bato. Ensawo zalinga bibiri. We guys told amuje bana bantu bagenze we carry the cement. Guy gave us 20,000. Back then that's a nyingi. So mu life yange yona nze nga sinyoma mulimo. I'm very social. Nze ng'omuntu. Era most times we funa chance nga wali emirimu most times nyo like buluma aberenga bakola something. Because I can proudly say abantu bangi benyambye bafunira emirimu. Yeah.
Jobero okolera.
Yeah, ngwe nkolera eyo we mpulirayo ayagala I contact people. I always have done that. So the mulamu bange I'm so social. But at the same time down to earth. Kwanze I never knew that, you know, I would even reach this far. Given the fact that OMWANA wa AMABASADA, obulamu bwa kikungu nnyo noja wansi. So just trying to
I think sembo character yamwe yokuba nti temwanyoma temwerabira temwasigala nga muli blinded by what you were raised in. Nemugamba okay mbeera ekyuse then we have to change with the weather. Ekyo mwakiyigira wako mami okuba nti after the death of her husband yasalawo n'agamba okay byagaana saasoma kuba sirowooza mudadi yamuzaayo omusomero after senior 3.
Teyamuzaayo. Era bwe yamusanga ng'ali mu senior 3 oli mukazi wange n'amutwala along the way ne banzaala. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so in that process wona jukira also na passport ngali diplomatic. Until recently when I went off na passport ne bampa ordinary. Ngamba
wali ogeza kusaba barenewing diplomatic
because kutana fanya unatukayo bula muso my passport ne wunya this passport how do you get it na bula mu yewunya ne ngamba this nekati
Nyaga tugenda kuzaayo eri.
Kati mumpeya eri ordinary yange tandikira.
Go abasawo babo bagamba joino kufuna.
No, definitely bulomuja inofuna unless ngoli mwana wa minister probably. But far as bulomu afune yo ordinary yo. Yes.
Okay, so life has moved on.
Yeah, life has moved on. It has been hard, but we never gave up. Yeah, because what mom went through, sometimes I feel bad that Tadi want to enjoy this. Kubanga chamulumanga nnyo nga tukula era most times yagambanga I'm suffering with my kids naye
ngasaba kimuveemu
ngagamba nti no kati sasa I'm like tuli mu struggle n'abaana bange naye ngenda kufa like other people benefit from them. Era one time something kyayogera kyanuma nnyo era yagamba
benefit from her children.
From her children naye nga ye abonyabule nabo after her death people benefit from her children. Era one time yagamba nyala kubaba obutwafe natufe.
Atayagala balaba benefiting from you. Obanga tayagala alowooza mujja kubona abona when she lives.
I really don't know what came into her mind. Naye yakyogera ekyo. And you know something very funny. Mu kirooto. Tadi waffe yamugamba Irene because okay she was called Isakunya Irene Martha. Isakunye Irene Martha. Naye nga dadi amwita Irene. Amugamba Irene after 11 years I'm going to come for you.
Nga muzee amaze kufa nafuna kirooto.
Nafuna kirooto nga dada mugamba after 11 years I'm going to come for you. That thing took me time to understand.
So it is your mom who told you about the dream?
Yes. Nga tuli awo by the way nafuna kirooto tata wa mantawanya nga ngamba 11 years agenda kuja kuntwala. That's surprisingly daddy yafa 93 mami yafa 204 wabalamu it's 11 years. So you can see how events were.
Ekyo yakibagamba di? Kirooto yakifuna di?
I think in 99, 98 natugamba tino your father buli kiro antawanya ngamba agala kuja kuntwala. Yes.
Bambi. So mami yabatuzaako nababuulira what she was suffering from?
Mukusooka teyatugamba naye most times nzijukirawo in 2000 now she would send me ku mukulu waffe. So kati mukulu waffe nga ampa eddagala nga liri mu box nga sibitegeera nga nditwala nga ndimuwa. But time reached to kati nga ndaba tali fine naye nga yeegumya you know nga no maybe she's not fine. Yes.
Okay.
Naye most times she would not tell us no what this and this no.
Naye bwe wakula n'omanya about the disease and how it's treated biki otegeera okay this is what my mom was dealing with.
Yes.
Okay. Kati eddiini yeeyongera nnyo ndowooza.
Kati olaba kati nyakwa a small scenario. Our grandfather yali DP. Our father yali UPC. As you can UPC back then bali ba Protestants. Na DP Catholics. Na our grandfather ne our father nga bakola idinga. Radini. Then also because muzee ali ku UPC tata we ali ku DP. Until our grandfather told our father, do you know what? Eyo joli wachamu. Era in 1980.
Nga wachamu lwaki? Lwanzikiriza?
Yes, wanzikiriza. Era in after Obote nga abagobye mu UPC, that clique of theirs, I think it's only Bidandi Sale ne John Kakonge who are alive. Bonna basale bafa John Konge, Kakonge, Chirunda Chivejinja na wadad. In their league, abana abagende India ne bakomawo and joined UPC as youth and from that party.
Okay.
Yeah.
So ne jjajja yavaayo eri ba Protestants. Najja na joininga abakatoliki. Yes. Because of your dad and what they believed in mu bya party.
Kati when Obote now chased daddy, definitely he had to move to what? To DP. The same party our grandfather was in. In 1980, our father campaigned for DP. Era Obote bweyakomao, I think for the second presidency, nasanga our father nga ali mbarara, akolanga aradiswe mbarara. What am son? You're still alive, like you last talking about food. Kuba Obote used to hate him with passion. In that yalemesanga
for okuvayo,
and also most times they used to argue with him. Ensonga za police bana nga bagezi nnyo nga ndoza tyatyamu abekengera era mu 1980 Obote abajasi be balumba faamu yaffe ekyenjejo and they destroyed everything. Nenga womanyi most times luck ebeerawo in that olunaku lwennyini when they had come nga bagala mutta yali mubaala nga anywedde atamidde agudde wansi and they went home and attacked home nga taliiwo. You know, so now in that scenario eyo ne mu byonna I can say that life yange ebadde nnyo Katonda. Then also politics mu kusooka I had no interest. It's a calling. Nange kikiri kunzijira nange kinsika
nkulabira ddala.
Yeah, so
otandikise eno wansi ku mutendero gwo wansi oba oyagala kulinnya from
era
otandikira waggulu
njala kubeera MP w'Ekumbi municipality.
Kasaba balekerayo ekibanda kya firimba nakujja. All right, we take it another break. Tukomewo n'ekitundu kyaffe ekisembayo eky'emboozi eya mukulu Francis Mafabi. Tovaawo. Okay, yeah. Sorry, tuli mukitundu kyaffe ekisembayo eky'emboozi ya Francis Mafabi all the way from Sironko. Yes, nkujjukiza nti naawe osobola okujja n'otubulira ku mboozi yo wano eyaffe y'omuntu owa bulijjo. This is your segment Monday. You have an interesting story, get in touch with us. Enamba yaffe ya WhatsApp mwoginayo, or you can come to the office naddala mu biseera biri COVID wanaaba nga akendedde ddala. We are free to mingle and visit. You can pass by one or two bolida. You can ask to see the producer of the show, MwasuzeMutya. Yes, Francis, benabi semu afunye mukisa asomye buyazadde n'omwana alina kati omulimu musajja wavunanyizibwa and now he's thinking politics. Hola kuanze politics Mutya. So why Kumi, not Sironko, where you come from?
Kumi jenakulira most of my life.
Jomanyi je bakumanyi.
Je manyi nnyo ate kye manyi unless bamanyi okusinga nnyo eno Sironko. Ne along the way nga ngambe family yaffe. Our dad bali abana 10. So far abasinga baafa. Kata abasigaddewo I'm sure batulaba. Waliyo senga wange bamita Goreti. Anko wange Akileo olibe na ugamba owa Bekare Akileo dadiri naye atukuza then ina anko wange bamita Henry na Kisali yo muko bavubuka abali ku youth league ya UPC era bakolanga kaviyo nyao then waliyo anko waffe bamita James abira omukono then kati waliyo anko wafono who is now representing ono MP wa Eastern Region Elders atenga minister.
Oh yali mu inspiring akati.
Yes.
Amanye kutuza na gamba changu.
Yeah, most time.
Wagwa mwe kutuza kono gana ida dinange anko njagala kujeyo.
Actually
kujoininge.
Nafuna inspiration kubanga mu campaign team ye twaliwo. Era nze nagende na mayingo. Okuba kalulu. Nali na mayingo, nali bujiri, nali iganga ne jinja. Era team yali amanyi nnyo. So most times, but you know, voting for elders in that position, mostly abalonda, it's a few people. I think mostly bakadde, they used to tell us, whatever fe tukuze in time tugenda kufa. Our vote is very, very expensive. But I convinced them very well. So when I spoke,
expensive as in mugisasulire.
Auntie, when you ebintu bya politics, we don't take a musente. Actually, our uncle was contesting OMWANA, may you so rest in peace, Agri Award. Na yechi for yala chagala. Ne uncle namusinga. So along the way, nefuna inspiration I would talk to people. I was like, which means I can also talk to people and they listen to me
on my own behalf.
On my behalf. So nefuna inspiration. Then also, twina mukulu wafe kati yo musika wafe bameta Chisa Wadada. Yo musika who was put in that place
for your dad.
For our dad. Era naye yali mumaje, but yagawumula. Yes. So basically, family most political bamaje, who do on their own businesses. Because even before our uncle became a minister, he used to have a factory in Mukono. So life here, nafunamu chakwigira kubanga yali billionaire and life changed nemutwala wansi.
Oh, nga business zigude.
Yes, business.
Yali akola chi?
Yali ina factory ngekola plastic ekola polythene bags Mukono nga yamanya. I think it was worth like $3.5 billion. I mean $3.5 million dollars. Okay. Naye negwa, he never gave up. Na sigala nga nyikira. Then nafuna that idea of joining politics. Nabirako vice president wa Eastern NRM. Then he joined the SEC. But from there,
yagenda kuwa MP.
Wa MP.
But now we are going to those footprints. You raise up there and then you come back. Then odamune wezimba buto.
Yes.
Obago chakukera.
Mukusoka, I know it was the most times the way I would talk. When you're in a gift, whether umwana muto or muntu mukulu, when I talk to them, there's the way I really draw their attention in that okumaliza na they have taken my words.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, taking you back to Dad with all the positions he served in, yalite yateeka nti mwagenda agenda okuvaawo nga at least we are sure the kids have this their education is secured. The mom can start afresh asobola okulabira bulungi abaana be, even all the other kids nga nabo bali well taken care of.
No, but we have learned. Kubanga echenjojo muzeeyi yagula ettaka mu 1964 because back then yali mukwano gwa the father of King Oyo. They used namugamba the king namugamba there's some land here, it's very good yango ligule. So muzeeyi n'agenda n'aligula. So tulina eka ziri 210. Zo twafuna obuzibu awo era omusango guli mu kooti kubanga some of bakulu baffe bagamba ettaka baligula nga tetuliiwo, so we have no share on it.
Abaana bamamiwo? Yeah,
abaana bato n'abalala. So bali abakulu, the first ones for them that are saying ettaka lyabwe, so teri mwana alina okufuna ki?
So buli omuntu ajagabanako?
Yes, naye ate mu wiiru muzeeyi yawandika wiiru nga the heir has to take 51%. When he feels like he wants to give abalala, it's his what? Osman will. So
maybe his will egambye mutemujja kufuna.
No, will twagiraba adinta general.
Anti yamuwa power namugamba bwoba oyagala bawe toyagala, it's okay.
You see the hair is very good. Like naye agatufune. But the first two children bali mu majje. Eyasooka daddy gwe yazaala ngali ku ssomero n'omulala. So saa zino omusango guli 40 poto mu kooti era omulamuzi tuddayo nga November.
Baali abaloopa mu abataafunye kuta?
Yes, twaloopa ffe n'omusika twaloopa.
Dio baaliga badda?
Not yet. Era November tugenda kuddayo omulamuzi that's the date gyatuwa.
Kati ani awakana ani ateekawo nga the power was given to the musika?
Oli omukulu waffe ye yagamba ebyeta bimanyi ettaka they bought for what? Mama waabwe.
Omukulu ddala si yasikira?
Nedda si yasikira. Yes. So, Muzeeyi bought land. We have too much land. Some of the land just we have begun to know about it very soon. neyo Kamuli eyo, because I was born in Kamuli, in a place called Bulambuti. And back then, right on the Rokadaga, yali LOC3 by the time when I was born there. But that land was so weriri, and probably, I think it's in my plan again, but there was all uncle wafe, that brother wa mama, yali farm manager, yitaka eryo, alikuma, era buli kimu akimanyi. So there's enough land of the land, yes.
Whenever you're ready.
Yes, weriri. Then also there's some 10 acres muzeji agula mama wafe, era sazi tulikozesa. Era nze ndi musajja mulimi njala nnyo okulima.
Olima biki?
Sazi no tulima cabbage, tulima obumonde Irish, tulima matooke. Nze ne Isaac, like he loves okulima nnyo. Era surprisingly, when I died in 2018, I was welcomed like a princess.
A prince?
A prince, sorry. Kubanga, naliwo nga ndi myaka ebiri before we went to Libya. So when I went back, people, they already came to, like, they
why? Because your dad was good to them? That he was seeing you, yabawa memories that at how?
Daddy is so good in that, you used to have over embuzi bitano. Nga buli naku alina okusala embuzi nawa abantu b'omu kyalo. Batwagala nnyo. Even up to now, bakyogera, there is no man who will be like this man. So Natuka people were so happy, banange.
How many years down the road?
Like, since I went back, or? When
you went back, I
think it was like, Dukira, Navayo in Nyumiakia, Ebiri, Nadayo, I'm 28 years. So like Budomu was so excited. They had the whole night, say back, Budomu wants to talk to me, but they came.
Ani yakuzayo, wagenda nga gw'omwana.
Kati ono mukulu waffe Museka Chiisa ne Isaac Gibulo. Bangamba, get time, this line, come and look at it. Because very soon we have to do what? To knock and kulima. Era that land is very, very fertile. Era
jemulimako?
Yes.
Jemutekako emboga bichede?
Yes. Era even earlier on, Muzee yali mulimi wa wheat. Yalimanga nnyo wheat nga eka 10. Era okufa kwe, there's a big gap gye yaleeta. Because even wale abantu beyaguza wheat we, when they had to know a food, they refused to pay money. Wale omusajja bamuyitanga Father Agaba. Daddy yalamubanja 15 million.
Obinako obukakafu?
Yes. Kati, when the dad was sick, he sent omusika waffe David Chase oyo. Imbogenda omusajja ampe sente zange. Genda ngamba, give me some time, December I'll pay. Kati muzee we awulira genda ngamba, muzee we just was asking me for a loan. Nze tambanja. So then zigendera awo. But you know, fe, in our family, we forgive people. Kubanga abantu batunyaga nnyo muzee nga afudde. Embuzi over 500 goats, ente, tractor. Yes, bonna babitwala. Kuba jukira muzee we yafa. Like, twalina
yali teyalekayo omuntu to take care of that.
There was someone nenga omanyi yali yeka. So when people had no muzee afudde,
ne bajja ku farm ne basumulula.
Buli kimu bakitwala. N'ennyumba ne bagimenya, like the mabati ne bagatwala.
Ate omuntu gwe bali balabanga omusajja mulungi ate bwe batebamusasula.
Yeah, that family era weeri nefe we forgive them. We like mwakola bemwakola.
It was a particular family?
Yeah, all of family.
Yeah, you know issues with your dad?
Definitely, there were some issues. They are seeing you're prospering.
Was it politics or just buja?
Just buja. Just buja, yeah. And most times I draw aspirations. Kubanga, eyo jentambulire eyo, nsanze abaana abangi nga balinga nze. Even their fathers even fought Mulutalo that brought the government. You know, their fathers fought, Bafira Muntalo, they can't even feed, they can't even dress up, you know. Chinumanyo, you know, being the fact that our parents did something, era in a group, yendimu, bajita moto wa jesh, abana babajasi, your group tuberamu, and we share ideas. Then also in the family yange nakasongola ame. Most times we are still in touch. Ne surprisingly that politics here, but like Southern even have two OBs and one OB and one OG who are in this parliament. There is in Subuga Paul one Noop and a Pascal Menya, woman MP for per day. Those were all my friends at the parliament. So now I'm for aspiration that I can also do it.
You can make it.
Yeah.
Okay. Nkuzaye lije mwabadde je twabadde nga mutunda fruits cross street. Mwali muvaawa kuba wa brother wa mwali mubeera wa ewa brother wa ali babagobyeyo, right?
No, by then
we babagobe wa brother.
No, okay, ku fruits we're still staying with him. Era nga tukeera ku macha and we go to town okola ne tuddayo kiro.
Okay.
Yes.
Nga mubeera wa.
Nga tubeera naye mu kusooka.
Namuwongo?
Namuwongo awo Kisubu Wabigalo. Yes.
Okay.
Nga tuvaawo nga tukeera, we go and sell the fruits nga tuddayo waka.
Olwo mulinnya taxi mutambulawo mukola mutya?
We used to move. Twafutinganga, imagine ozuuka 11 n'onaaba by 5:40 otambula passing through railway.
Namuwongo is just here down.
Yeah, ku KFM awo. So we pass the railway nga twambuka ku Nakasero. Nga tu shoppinga by 6 emaali etuuse wali nga tu parkinga mangu awo. Era nze nakola emikwano mu fruits ezo.
Zonna nga ziggwawo oba
every day would pack between 10 ku 150 and maybe like 4 or 3 remaining ezo nga tuzirya.
Ndio munakwata direction ye.
So kati nga nze abamu ku ba like babosi kati nga ipay. Edda we used nga buli omuntu mwa nusu kasanvu.
Odi olunaku.
No payment.
Month.
No, a day. Every day would pay nusu kasanvu. Me, I would pay kasanvu. Never live on any bawa kasanvu.
Suko likinga mwali mukola.
Yes.
You were 6.
We're 6.
Ndio mukasanvu.
Yes.
Ulonga mukoze mmeka.
Nga 15.
In one day.
In one day. So every day would save between 50 to 40,000.
Kapaka nga kameka.
Kapaka nga kalu 10.
Nita kukwata calculator.
Era fruit says twakola sente because imagine we used to pay rent, buli omuntu afuna kasanvu, to savings, oluusi na good day, buli omu mugulidde lunch on top of giving them kasanvu. Yeah, life went on well.
Transport ne mwefiiriza ne mugamba katutambulewo.
Tutambula.
Tulidde fruits zaffe.
And back then, ebivulu nga bibeerawo na kivubo.
Okwolwo nga mukola nnyo nga muhayaringa n'abaana.
We used to pack fruits nga bisatu. Ne surprising by saa 6 nga zonna ziweddewo. Nga sente tuzi banking nga naffe kati tuli ku muziki we are wishing artists now.
Mwali mwina account yammwe?
Yeah. I think yali mu Equity Bank. Yes. Nga buli lunaku tulina okusave at least kirinonya emitwalo 4.
Nyomusteekayo.
Tusteekayo. Yeah, life went on. But just like I told you, I never despised any job. Nze kyonna ekikulu kino nfuna sente. That's my only aim. I'm getting some money out of this.
Okay.
Yes.
Which other jobs did you do wakati awo?
Wakati awo, I also sold someone's shop in the New Park.
Oli shop attendant?
Yeah, shop attendant. Nga buli week ampa emitwalo 4. Naye nga nkeera 12 mba ntuse ku dduuka nga bimenya.
Nga chakala? Otunda ki?
So, pero now mu park omo, these ladies who sell sweets, ankies, that they come and buy from us. Those sweets, handkerchiefs, soda, ebyo nga bagula kuffe, nga we give them at a good price. So yeah, nakola ke boss ebyo. But along the way, nga gamba nze nali friendly nnyo.
Kuga emirimu wali ogifuna because buli ekyajjanga gwe ng'okola.
Yes, ate nga nali friendly nnyo in that when I speak with you, nvaawo nkakasiza ati ono musajja ono. Kati
ng'ogwo gw'edduuka wagufuna ote you were walking mu park n'oyingira n'omugamba njagala mulimu.
Kati ogwo nagufuna jjukira Isaac ye yakyukamu n'afuuka born again. Kati omuvubuka omu naye yali church member they used to pray at Christ Embassy Banda weyamusanga naye abaye bana I'm looking for someone to keep my shop. Kati kwa wala kalimu awo genda okafune. So I thought a chance
ye yali tayagala kukola yali ayina omulimu already.
Back then jjukira yali nnyo into tarazo. Nga tarazo nnyo. Nenze all the business idea najifuna ku uncle wange oligenda kugamba Akileo Dadiri nga ina bakery. Buli kwa twazuka nga 11 ku packing emigaati. So nenfuna yo inspiration ngamba nenchimanyira so most time
alagaga wateyebaka.
Yeah, so kati abaana abadadi balina tuli 12 fenatu tukyaliwo ate ffenna twasoma apart from only Isaac ye teyafuna degree at least yali somewhere. Yes. So our musika David Chesa ye waali abirawo mukono era most times we always try to engage mukulu waffe oli ali mu ISO ne I think at very soon agenda ku retiringa. Then tulina Sikola staff naye Sikola aberawo Kireka. Sikola. She's called Sikola. Yeah. Then waliwo Namono Margaret, she works at Ruhindi and Advocates. I think she's a personal secretary. Then mama waffe oli yafuna omulimu.
Ole gubasubiza bwaki?
Bamuwa president advisor ne paka leero tagufunangako.
President advisor. Kati yafuna gwaki? Ebyokulinda yabikoowa. Yeewuba n'abivaako.
Kubanga jukira yali headmistress. Nawumula obusomesa. So kala leero yafuna ka pension ke. Yes.
Ogabe yafuna omulimu?
Bamu omulimu. Gwa president advisor ne tyagufuna. But before she's a retired headmistress of a school called the Girls. Yes.
Okay.
So our life basically has been between Kumi, Mbale, in the early ages. Chenjojo, tugenda once in a while.
Libya. Todanga yuko.
Libya kati. Kati Libya nali nfunye chance okusinkana the late Gaddafi before he passed on. Nagenda ku embassy ya Libya eyo ekololo. I met its ambassador to Uganda. Nemubulira my program, like how things went. I recall Libya this and this. Nanga, by the way, let's see how it goes. But the chance Libya went into Entalezo. We feel
go amugama tijagagenda mulaba. Wegala mugama ki?
Wanzi Farida. Nzenina, I don't know, have the courage. All offices they numbie, you can't even imagine. The former Prime Minister Rugunda, Nalumba mu office here, Nicola appointment. No, basically kati for Rugunda tokola appointment. I just told them nga family, ne tugenda yo. That scenario I've met people around the senior office as long as are part of the right procedures. Nze numba.
Kati former president, I mean, Gaddafi wali ogenda mugamba ki?
No, basically it was more about obuto I was like twali Libya, twali Tripoli, twali no musiyo nyakomawo Libya.
Nenga wali agala okuddayo.
Yeah. Actually, we a chance Libya njala agenda yo.
Even up to now, nga bamaze more situation je balimu, you still want to go there.
I just feel like njala agenda yo probably
Kochala.
Just to see if I can remember where we used to stay, I don't know. That thought in Gina.
You want to trace your history yako?
Yes.
Akukujja kala era bajja kubuuza residence ya ambassador wa Uganda eriwo.
Yeah.
Bajikulage. Awufune okukakana.
Yes. But along the way, like when I joined Air Force, most times the Muklabia writers, every week they would pick a celebrity of the week, or maybe go and you things. So someone approached me. So along the way, by the way, nafe twali Libya, na father akolera mu embassy. So I was like, now like I'm in a school, to look soma, laba wensika no muntu. Surprisingly, we went
to wabanga celebrity. Then you give them your story.
Yes, your story. So that story in Nijimubulira nafe twali Libya. Twagenda ewawe nampa album, namwendi mu album ye. Fenna. So just imagine how just that small talk led us to know each other.
So cool. Mwali mulabika mutya. I can imagine mwali bu baby nyo.
Twali bu baby nyo. I'm sure maybe.
Balo ifana yitwala ze ku beginning.
Yes. Twali bwana buto nyo.
So kuvoro unemufuka ba mukwano nowemu.
Yeah.
Studio.
Era saza no. Yaingira amaji. Actually I was meant to enter amaji.
Amaji checha gana.
Kati ngatukola program ekololo bali kwewandisa ngatuwa tugende. Kuze encha. They call my phone ngazije ko ngantidde. Surprisingly.
Oli mutitizi.
No, surprisingly mubona ate my heart was even stronger. Ate ne bayitawo. And now they work with Air Force in Gulu. Ate bona kati bayina mayinja. So like olusinga maybe nange singa nagenda satya. kasanga nange ndi mu jazz. Yeah, but
it wasn't your destiny.
Yeah, it wasn't.
Okay. Kale Francis, thank you so much for coming to share your story. So gambe embozi ya mama walitegayagala nga jogerako.
Most times yali enkabya.
Kati waguma.
Kati naguma. Era kati I feel comfortable talking about it now.
All right.
Yes.
Kale, thanks for choosing to share your story with us. Hopefully the changes emu nadala kubana abavubuka work what you went through muzaddewo yalina sente biki my dad too yali alinawo ku sente era yatukuzera naffe mu mbeera bweti but eventually aba avuddewo ng'agenze you have to move on, so you work hard, and that's I think what I'm doing now. Work tonyoma mulimu, you eventually get where you want to be, just like Francis is right now. Musajja katuya teka na kugenda to higher offices, August House, that is Parliament. Inshallah, we wish you all the best if that is what you choose to do. All right, we'll see you again tomorrow. Tuchakwa twogera nsonga za byabulamu. Bye bye for now.